Conditions are going to turn stormy as we get into tomorrow afternoon, as in a winter storm this time around rather than spring storm conditions that we can see this time of year. We are looking at several inches of snowfall around the corner, which lead to some sloppy roads as we head into tomorrow evening. I think as you drive home from school or work, that's when you'll probably see the most impacts out of this winter storm as we look towards tomorrow. Most of it comes through during the afternoon, so that's when it starts up at about noon on Thursday. The winter storm warnings going into effect at that point for far northwest Illinois. May see the heftiest amount of snow in this corner of our viewing area, 6+ potentially in the forecast. Everywhere else is under a winter weather advisory, again still starting in the afternoon, lasting through 7 a.m. I should say. Friday morning, we're looking at less for snow, but still the same amount of impacts. That evening commute really getting slammed here with heavier snow showers, and then things linger into Friday morning. So when it comes to the snow, may mix with a little rain early on in the afternoon, but you can see that the snow progressively gets heavier as we go into the evening hours, especially as you can see 4 o'clock onward. That's when the future track showing up a lot darker, which just shows when that heavy snowfall rate is really taking hold, and we'll see that for several hours. That snow's piling up fast through the evening. We then look for lighter conditions later on in the evening. Get beyond midnight, that's when a light to even almost flurry in nature kind of snowfall takes over, and that'll take us through about sunrise on Friday. So 4 to 6 inches of snowfall in the forecast, basically north of I-88, south of I-88, looking at about 2 to 4 inches of snow, but still enough to slow you down when it comes to that evening commute especially, and then 5+ as you head into southern Wisconsin. Again, that does clip some sections of Stevenson County and far northwest Illinois. So it starts up after about 3 tomorrow, heaviest between 5 and 8. That's when we could see an inch an hour. So that means that snow's piling up fast on the roads. It's harder to keep up with when you're trying to clean it up. So be cautious during those times, and then lighter through sunrise. It's that wetter or heavier kind of snowfall. It's the opposite of the dry and powdery stuff we can see when it's really cold in the winter. So as a result, be a little careful while you're shoveling. Definitely know your limits and lift with your legs, not with your back. Hopefully those are just friendly reminders. So do take care of yourself as you're trying to shovel it all up. Above freezing temperatures are going to help. It may take a couple hours before that snow starts to stick, but once it does, that evening commute definitely impacted here. And then more snow possible Saturday night. Could see a couple more inches in that time period. 40 for a high tomorrow, so that's going to help cut down on that snow a little bit. But then 30s going into the weekend, and there's that other snow chance Saturday night. Next week staying chilly in the 30s for highs. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we see plenty of those. Lots of cool days as we go throughout the middle of March, with potentially more wet weather late next week. 4-degree guarantee, just 2 degrees off of that bullseye. 156 for the cash total.